Hello, and welcome to the Start Your Business, Change Your Life podcast. I'm Nell, the owner of womenforchange.info, where we love to help women start and grow their businesses online. I'm really excited to be back again for another episode. I really hope you got to check out the last episode where I was able to speak to Bola from Clever Girl Finance. She was able to give us some really great answers and tips on how you can get your finances in order. And if you're thinking about moving from corporate to start your own business, and she gave away an amazing free tool, money management tool that you're able to use to help you get your finances in check. So please check back to the last episode to check that out, because Bola definitely knows what she's talking about. But in this episode, what I wanted to cover was a question that I've heard quite a lot, or it's kind of like this thing going around to people that might not be in the know or are just starting out in the online social world. And it's like, well, do I even really need a website? I mean, there's social media, Instagram. I've heard of people selling on Instagram, Facebook, even Snapchat now. And then, of course, there's platforms that you can sell on, marketplaces. There's Etsy, there's eBay, and there's other marketplaces out there. So I don't really need a website, do I? And I've had that question a couple of times, and the quick and short answer is yes, you do need your own website. If you are serious about this business, you definitely need your own space. You need your own URL, your own business name, and you need your own web space, which is your website. I definitely think that you need to utilize social media. And if you are doing e-commerce, sometimes it's a good idea to use the online marketplaces as a way to drum some business up. If you're new and you're not going to have any traffic to your website, you can then go out to the Etsys and the eBays to start selling the things that you're offering to drum up some customers, because they have existing customer bases. This is the business model. It's come over here and sell your stuff. We have existing customers, and in exchange, we're going to charge you 10% or 6% of your sales. That's the exchange. You want access to customers? There you go. We want 10%. It's a fair exchange, but it's a very good tool and a tactic to use to help you build your customer base. So I would definitely do that. But I would also have in mind the long game. The long game isn't to stay on a platform, in my humble opinion, and pay that 10%, 6% or 10% when you could be creating and growing and nurturing your own brand. Because with being on those marketplaces, you also have some downfalls. Aside from them taking 10%, you also have competition, right? Where people looking for your product right below or next to it in the natural search are other people's products or ads for similar products. So that's just a quick review of some of the drawbacks of using online marketplace platforms. So that's what brings me back to, yes, you do need your own websites. The big thing with social media, why you need your own website, and this goes for the online marketplaces as well, is that, and this is the big thing, and it may as well be the only thing, you do not own the platform. You created a username on their platform. You don't own the platform. You don't own the username. I've seen time and time again where people with tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram specifically have their accounts shut down. And if you read the terms and conditions, which I believe 99.5% of people listening to this or out there haven't read the terms and conditions, I haven't. But I know it's in there that they have the right to shut down your account as and when they want, and basically you don't own it and there's nothing you can do about it. So as it is great that people are on Facebook and Instagram creating their business and selling things, but if they are not ultimately capturing their customers' data and making sure they're getting people back to their own website, they're not really running a business. Because I don't really call it running a business if you can wake up tomorrow and it's gone. That's just scary to me. It's scarier than, being employed by somebody where you can just get fired the next day. Because at least you can maybe go back and forth with that. With your employment, you're not going back and forth with Instagram or Facebook. You're just not. It's an email address. They don't owe you anything. Okay, guys? So you are going to buy your URL from GoDaddy or somewhere from sometimes they have deals for $1 or $10 or £1 or £10, euros. And then you are going to have your own website space. And even if you are not able or not going to build the website right now, it does pay to just get hosting or forward the URL to a mailchimp.com sign up form where you could say website coming soon. To find out more about our launch date or exciting enter your product or service, sign up now and we'll email you. You have to be capturing people's information so that you can create your own form of communication with them. Because if you had an online store, it would be criminal for you to let people come in and out of the store or just pass by without interacting with them or communicating with them. I mean, we've all been to Victoria's Secrets, Bath and Body Works, any number of stores. They're always asking you for your email address or your phone number. Why? Because, they're happy that you came in and bought that thing on sale or you just purchased this thing, but what's more valuable to them is an ongoing relationship, that they can have with you so that you can come back and be a customer time and time again. This week, next month, next year, 5 years from now, sharing it with other people. And this is what's important. You have to employ those same skills to your business. So you don't want to just play business. You actually want to be in business. And being in business is thinking about these sorts of things and making sure that you're not letting customers or potential customers slip through your hands, and you're not getting hyped up on having 5, 10, 20, 100,000 followers on social media and you don't own anything, because you're going to be really sad and even maybe depressed if you log on one day or get an email to say, oh, we're really sorry, but we think that you have gone against some of our terms and conditions, so we've just decided to close your account. Have a nice day. Please don't try and create another account. They can just do that. They don't have to care. So if I can hammer home anything to you, it is that, yes, you do need your own website. And I know it could be seen as generalizing because I don't know what business or service you offer, but it doesn't matter. You do. I don't want you to depend on social media as your business home. I want you to depend on social media as a way of marketing your business and interacting with your customer. I hope you guys understand that. If you do have any questions, then you can email me, nel@womenforchangeinfo, or you can find me on Instagram at womenforchangeinfo. Yep. And if you already are thinking about setting up a business, or you have a business already, you're not quite sure, what you should be doing for marketing, how your website should be, what platform you should use. You just have these questions that you just wish you could speak to an expert about, but you were kind of scared about hiring a consultant because you don't want it running up into the thousands. Then I have a great service for you, and it's called my website and marketing review. And if you go to womenforchange.info/office, then you can find out all about it. You can get started, and within 7 business days, you'll have back your personalized website marketing review, where I go over the information that you submit via the form, and then I analyze the information and create a personalized website and or marketing review for you that tells you specifically my suggestions as to what you should be doing to meet your business and marketing goals. So again, that's womenforchange.info/office. And if you do have any questions about that, also feel free to email me and hit me up on Instagram. I am there and available. This is the end of this episode. And just remember, guys, make sure you have your web space and your URL, and make sure you are owning your space online, not just renting space on social media. Thanks again, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye.